This is one of Johannes Vermeer's paintings that is very well known in today's time. Not many people will probably recognize it specifically, but they have probably seen other paintings that are very similar like this, with like the buildings and the water and people and the boats. My name is Catherine Aparicio, and today I will be presenting to you Johannes Vermeer. And this is one of the pictures of the landscape. The topics that I will be covering today are about his family, his love life, his career, his artwork, and some of his paintings, and some fun facts at the very end. Family background. So, Johannes Vermeer was born and baptized in October the 31st in 1632 in Delft, Netherlands, and he was raised a Protestant. The definition of Protestant is somebody who was raised with the Western Christian Church, and that is separate from the Roman Catholic Church. He passed away in December 1675, and his father is Rainier Dances and his mother is Digna Bottens. He was the second child of his family. He only had one older brother. His father was a weaver who produced fine fabric called kaffa, and he was also an art dealer. So that's where Vermeer picked up his art skills from his father. His love life. In 1653, he got married to a woman named Katharina Bolnes, and she was the daughter of a wealthy Catholic divorcee. Vermeer later on had to adapt and became a Catholic and practiced the Catholic religions because of his wife and her family. When he and Katharina got married, they had 15 children in all, but then 4 of them passed away. So when Vermeer died, only 11 were known to be left alive. And when Vermeer and his wife got married, Vermeer moved in with his wife's family, and he lived in their house for a majority of his lifetime. His career. His career began in the early 1650s. He started off by painting large-scale biblical and mythological scenes. He was praised for his delicate composures, transparent colors, and intelligent use of light. His art was not well known back when he was alive, but his artwork started getting popular around the mid 1650s. And then he was also known for his mystery artwork, because his artwork was very mysterious and not many people knew what was going on. And then everybody loved his paintings because of every painting had a different meaning and was different. Most of them were mysterious, and that's why they were special. This painting is the Milkmaid Lady, and he painted it in 1654, and it took him until 1658 to finish it. This shows the various colors like yellow, blue, and the whitish. And then you can see how the lady is pouring milk. And this painting just shows an everyday activity of what women have to do. And then you see the food. This painting is called The Procuress, and he painted this one in 1656. This one is more sexually. When I was doing my research, it shows how the lady is there with many guys. And then you can see the colors that stand out, which is yellow and red. And you can see the shadow the shadow of the men in the back. And then the blue stands out because only yellow and blue are the only different colors besides red and black. This painting is called The Little Street, and he painted this one in 1657 and finished it in 1561. This is just another painting that shows everyday life activity back then. If you look in closer, you can see the woman doing the daily chores in the back. And it's just like, this is just a building of how it looked back then. This painting is the first one that I showed at the beginning. It's called The View of Delft, and he painted this one in 1660 and finished it in 1663. Sorry. This is just a place of his home where he was born, the town he was born in, and it just shows like the activity, like the boats and the people, and like just like the view, how it looked, the landscape. The main point of this one is just the landscape, and that like it's his home. This one is The Lady at the Virginals with a Gentleman. He painted this one in 1660 through 65. Everything about this one is really special. You see, the floor has a big role in this painting because you can see that each tile leads up to like what's going on over here. You can see the light coming in. There's like the guy observing the woman, and over here you see this mirror where you can see the reflection, and that also shows that like the main character. And then this is a big part. It's like it shows an importance, and then like I said, the light comes in, reflecting the woman and the man. The man gently has his hand on the piano, observing the woman, and then the woman's just playing. And then you can see how like in the mirror, her head looks different because it's like a reflection, so you can see that she's looking the other way, but you can't see it from the back. This one is Young Woman with a Water Picture. He painted this one in 1662, and you just see a woman with a water picture. This is just another simple painting that shows the normal everyday life activities of a woman. She's over here just with a water picture, and the colors that stand out is like white and dark blue. This is a woman holding a balance. He painted it in 1662 and finished it in 65. You can see from the pinky of the woman's hand is the main point in the painting where everything like meets up to. You can see she's just balancing with her pinky, and it's just very pretty. You can see the bold dark colors, and it's just another daily activity. This painting is called The Girl with a Pearl Earring, and this one was painted in 1665. You can see the nice colors, like the bold colors, blue, yellow, and you can see like the shade of her lips, which is like pinkish, and then the pearl stands out the most. You can see how well her features are in the colors. This painting is The Girl with the Red Hat in 1665, which is when he painted it, and he finished it in 1666. The main colors here that are really important is red, blue, and white. And the white is what stands out the most. The red is just like to give this more attention. And then you can just see her features, and it's just pretty. This is the Lace Maker, which was painted in 1669 to 70. And this is just another way of showing the everyday life activity. She's just sewing. The nice colors that stand out is red and the yellow and the different shades of the table. You can see the way that how they dressed back then, and like the hair. This one is called The Allegory of the Catholic Faith, which was painted in 1670 through 72. You can see the woman over here surrounded by the church. You can see many different crosses. You can see Jesus. You can see Mary. I'm pretty sure that's Mary. And then you see the curtains. Everything in this is just about religion. And since Vermeer was Catholic because of his wife, that's why he painted this one, to show his faith. Some fun facts. So, today only 36 oil paintings are left of what Vermeer painted, and the painting settings that Vermeer mostly did was like at his parents' house. And then when Vermeer died, he left his family bankrupt, and one of his nicknames was Jan, shorter for Johansson. And earlier I said that in all there were 11 children left, but there were really just 15, but 4 died. And yeah. So in conclusion, Vermeer was born on October 31, 1632, and he died December 16, 1675. He was born in Delft, Netherlands, and all of his paintings have a meaning. Most of them are mysterious. Some of them just show the daily life activities of back then, and you can see the way that they dressed. And back then, during his time, he was not really well known until the mid until like the mid, I'm not sure, sorry. But then he wasn't really known until like, I think it was the mid 1660s, whenever he was dead already. And now a lot of his paintings are famous. Most of the ones that I showed are really well known. And this is my works cited. And I'm done.